presents Play It Forward.
Welcome to VNN's Weekend Show. Over the next half hour, we'll get you up to speed on the concerts, festivals, holiday events, and entertainment coming up in Florida's friendliest hometown. We only have 30 minutes. Let's get right to it. A look at some clubs that you may not know about. The Village's Drone Flyers Club takes to the skies using all sorts of tiny aircraft. This group mainly flies first-person view drones to run through an obstacle course, but some members also use high-flying aerial drones for video and photography. These flyers meet at 4 different multi-purpose areas on different days of the week. For info on the club, visit the link provided. If you hear the sound of German folk music, you know you're hearing the sounds of the Accordion Village Players rehearsing. Members bring their own accordions to play classic polka and folk tunes that they love. All levels of skill are welcomed. The group also performs for local clubs and organizations. This music group meets at Big Cypress Recreation on Thursdays starting at 1. If you'd like to be an artist but don't know where to start, why not try Paint by Number? The Paint by Number group creates beautiful works of art simply by matching the color to the number. Members also get to socialize with other artists and help each other build up their skills. This group meets at Olympia Recreation Thursdays starting at 11. These dancers show off their refined movement and articulated steps while learning in the Silver Swans ballet class. They also go over the basics of ballet and build dancer skills in balance and strength. Anyone with an interest in ballet is welcome to learn. The Silver Swans meet on Wednesdays starting at 10 at Olympia Recreation. Step into a magical world or maybe a space expedition. The Tabletop RPG Guild might be your spot. The group hosts multiple tabletop games where players can enjoy creating characters and being part of a story told from a game master. The groups also teach beginners the basics of all these games, and all players are welcome. The Guild meets on the second Wednesday of the month at Bridgeport Recreation starting at 6 p.m. For more info, visit the link provided. There are so many clubs to meet your interest in the Villages. New ones start every day. If you'd like to start your own club, just complete a resident survey request and a volunteer application and submit both to the Recreation Department. You can always learn more at districtgov.org. We'll come back to highlight some upcoming outdoor festivals, fairs, and parties after the break. I'm a dog lover, I'm a dog owner. A lot of villagers have pets, cats, dogs. You got to worry about going potty inside, you got to worry about those claws and paws. If you are a pet owner, what kinds of considerations do you need to make before you invest in flooring?
For example, some people love hardwood floors. Hardwood floors can be more scratch prone, so if you got a large dog with large toenails, that could scratch the flooring. Tile is pretty, superfluous to anything. It's pretty hard to damage tile, maybe the grout a little bit. And then the carpet side of it, for years, the people would say you don't want carpet with pets. But nowadays, with some of the new pet premier carpets and things like that, it's like one of the best surfaces to put in the flooring for pets.
When it comes to replacing and updating flooring, what do people need to think about? Is it just about taste? Maybe you think, my tastes have changed, I want to replace something because of decor. Or are there really time limits on how long things last?
Flooring is pretty strong now and stuff, and as long as you maintain it well, flooring can last a long time. We find more changes are preference. Like for example, maybe they had tile and now, you're getting a little older and stuff and it's a little too hard on your feet. For somebody standing in the kitchen cooking and things like that, staying on a hard floor can be tough for people on their legs and their feet. So, that's a big thing that we hear all the time. Slip resistance. You have to be careful. Some floors are slipperier than other floors. And that's something a lot of people don't think, but you need to take that into consideration, before you put in new flooring in your home.
Tom Urban is the general manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
My children live on the same mountain as I live on. I'm the silver fox on the mountain. My name is Lois, and I have been with Centerwell 15 years. What impresses me about my doctor, he sits and talks to you and goes over everything. I always leave feeling that my needs have been taken care of. And the staff is so friendly and welcoming, you almost feel like you're at home. As a senior, and them focusing on seniors, they know what we need. I strive to stay healthy because I want to do whatever. Like 2 years ago, I went ziplining. That was probably one of the oldest ones they'd ever had. I loved it. No, my doctor did not know. But I told him later, and he was happy for me.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Centerwell Senior Primary Care. It's about time.
Welcome back. If you like getting outdoors to do some shopping or some partying, we've got events for you. But first, we'll check in with meteorologist Ashley Baylor for a look at what the weather is going to do in the days to come.
Here's your Village's forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
All right, we are heading into a new weekend. Things are going to level off here in the Villages and become what we would consider more seasonal. So let's check out your 7-day forecast, where as we go into your Monday, we're looking at partly sunny skies. I do expect there could be a chance of a few scattered showers, all courtesy of that area of low pressure that's meandering out in the Gulf. But as I said, things are gradually going to level off. So as we go into Tuesday, we'll see more breaks of sunshine. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s. And it looks like we're going to be tracking a mix of sun and clouds as we head through Wednesday, Thursday, all the way into Friday. And typical Florida weather every afternoon is going to feature a chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So as I will continue to say, over the next month and a half or so, if you're out, scan the sky, check the radar, listen for those rumbles of thunder, and be prepared to go indoors. Now, in case you missed it, last week, something very interesting happened in the U.S. House of Representatives. They passed the Sunshine Protection Act, which is now going to go to the Senate, and that would make daylight saving time permanent. What does that mean for us? Well, on July 15th, which is, yes, daylight saving time for us, sun came up at 6:39, set at 8:28. But let's take it to January 15th. If this passes, the sun will come up at 8:22 and set at 6:52. What do you think of that? Well, whatever you think of that, whatever it may be, have a great week. I'll catch you back here later.
Thanks for watching meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Thank you, Ashley. Looking ahead to October and the Spanish Springs Arts and Crafts Festival. For 2 full days, the Village's original town square is filled with local artisans. Pick up handcrafted jewelry, organic soap, some local honey, maybe some functional art like handmade pots for the garden. That and much more available, plus food trucks and live entertainment from the stage at the gazebo. Then in December, get that Christmas shopping done at the Lake Sumter Landing Holly Jolly Arts and Crafts Festival. 2 full days of creativity and fun, handmade treasures from local artisans. You can treat yourself to delicious offerings from the food trucks and soak in some more live entertainment. A lot happening around Central Florida in the upcoming months. We'll start in St. Augustine with the Sing Out Loud Festival. Every weekend in September and on several weekdays, you can see over 100 local artists playing shows at over a dozen venues across America's oldest city. Acts span from indie to country, from jazz to hip hop, and everything in between. Go to singoutloudfestival.com and plan your trip. Join the celebration of all things bicycle at Cycle Mount Dora. It's the 52nd year the city of Mount Dora has hosted this entire weekend of rural riding opportunities, and all the profits go to charity. Organized rides are available for all skill levels, lots of rest stops and chances to fill those water bottles. Take a look at cyclemountdora.com to learn more. Every year, the quaint old Florida town of Cedar Key hosts one of the best seafood festivals in the state. Make plans right now to be there October 18th and 19th, just in time for the cooler temperatures and just in time for the start of stone crab season. While there, take a shuttle boat tour of the islands and the lighthouse, which dates back to before the Civil War. And of course, endless seafood options, local chowders and oysters, smoked mullet maybe, some lobster. Take a look, cedarkey.org to learn more. After the break, a look at concerts coming to the Villages and around Central Florida as we're coming back right after this.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
So where do we get all of this started, and how do you assist us in moving this right along quickly, hopefully?
Yeah, so the first step is really we offer a complimentary in-home consultation where one of our expert design consultants will come, they'll meet you in your home, they'll assess your current window situation, they'll work to understand your goals and your needs and wants with your replacement windows and doors, and then we'll provide that quote. But the great thing is it's no obligation. So we are there to help. We are there to consult and to provide you with options and help you find that dream replacement, windows and doors situation. But there's no obligation as well.
So once I think I need windows and doors, renewal is the place to go first.
Yes.
And last, and you do everything.
Everything in between. So you can call us, you can visit our website at bestwindowsflorida.com and fill out a form, and we try to make it as easy as possible on you.
Retirement should feel secure, not uncertain. If market swings have you feeling uneasy, you've probably heard about annuities. But what aren't they telling you? You deserve the full story. That's why we created a free guide that explains the good, the bad, and yes, even the fine print. Inside, you'll learn how annuities can create guaranteed lifetime income, what fees and surrender charges may apply, how the different types of annuities really work, and whether an annuity makes sense for you. No hype, no pressure, just clear, straightforward information so you can make a confident decision. We help pre-retirees and retirees right here in Florida focus on what matters most: reliable income. Because you worked hard for this phase of life, and retirement should be enjoyed, not stressed over. Get your free guide to annuities, the good, the bad, and the fine print. Call 866-554-9546 or go online to annuitygoodandbad.com. Because when it comes to your retirement, you deserve transparency and real peace of mind.
Welcome back, and welcome to the Villages, where there are dozens of concerts and shows happening every month at our 3 great venues, and here are just a few. Starting down south at the Tracy, Classic Albums Live, performing the music of Led Zeppelin II on September 13th, and come back to the Tracy on the 20th for that same group performing the music of Lynyrd Skynyrd. Both of those shows feature note-for-note, cut-for-cut renditions of the original artist work. At the Savannah Center, September 9th, Bee Gees Now. September 11th, See the Fast Lane, an Eagles tribute. The Seeger Experience, September 12th. The 17th, Forever Motown. October brings Oklahoma, as performed by the Village's own Broadway alum Alex Santoriello, Mary Jo Vitale, and friends. That show runs the 8th through the 10th. October 13th and 14th, another great show from Smash Productions, a Heroes Tribute, a one-woman show celebrating veterans and first responders. Never mind the construction at Spanish Springs, the Sharon is open, and on September 4th, you can see 3 on a String, an old-time music, comedy, and country show. Labor Day Celebration Pops, an annual show performed by the Villages Philharmonic Orchestra. Catch that September 6th. On the 18th, don't miss Deconstructing Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. PBS's Scott Freeman explores the creation of Sgt. Pepper, including classic tracks like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, She's Leaving Home, and A Day in the Life. October brings the John Lehrer Dance Company on the 10th, and on the 15th, the Sharon welcomes Dr. Tracy Fanara and Unexplained Science Live as you explore the mysterious phenomena on our planet from strange clouds to unexplained shark behavior. There are even more concerts and shows to enjoy, so take a look at thevillagesentertainment.com to learn more. We'll come back and take a look at sporting events available in the Villages and beyond right after this.
When you call Doc's Restorations, you're calling first-class service, using first-class products by first-class licensed professional contractors and installers. Want to remodel your kitchen, baths, or flooring? We do that. Do you have a honey-do list or want to add an addition onto your home? We do that too. Are you a disabled veteran and looking to make your home ADA friendly? Doc's is a VA-approved builder. 5-year warranties are standard across the board, but our Bella Bath shower systems have a lifetime warranty. In 21 years of servicing the remodeling needs of our customers, we're continuously providing nothing but the utmost quality and care with your project. Our quality control manager will ensure your complete satisfaction. We invite you to come see for yourself. Come visit our showroom on 441 South, just north of Spanish Springs in Summerfield. Visit docsrestorations.com for more details. We look forward to helping you make your home look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors.
Because most of our consumers are buying their first Sonesta awning or screen, it's important for them to understand that the benefits are more than just an awning over their patio. It's retractable. At the push of a button, if a storm is coming out of nowhere or a hurricane happens to be coming through the state, at the push of a button, they can roll it up and know that that awning is as strong as the wall that it's installed on.
Well, since we've added the awning, this area now becomes usable all day long, where we can sit out here in the pool and it completely covers it and it's really nice. And now we use the pool more often and we spend more time out here. If without it, we did not spend much time out here in the afternoon because it was just too hot. It was just too hot.
So I wanted to have an awning on my patio, got a card in the mail from Sonesta, called, salesman came, spent some time with me, sent out a professional to measure the job, came, measured, the installers came, did a great job. From start to finish, it was so pleasurable, it met all my expectations.
We also offer LED lights as a feature for the retractable awnings, so you can be out there in the evening time. We also have a wireless smart drop balance. As the sun begins to set, if your back patio or backyard area faces west with a smart drop balance from Sonesta, you can block that sun and still enjoy your outdoor patio area in the evening.
We offer the best options, the biggest sizes. We go up to 15-foot projection over your patio, up to a 40-foot width, but it's custom made for you. So we can make it down to the inch. If you want it 22 foot 6 inches, we can do that. We have hundreds of fabrics. We have hundreds of fabrics in stock. So when you place the order, we're the fastest that can produce your awning because we have everything sitting here ready and waiting for you to place your order.
Sonesta is sun when you want it and shade when you need it.
Call today, mention VNN, and get 25% off to honor America's semi-quincentennial celebration, our 250th birthday.
Welcome back to Play It Forward. In the summer months, the Villages offers early morning and evening outdoor activities to try to avoid the hottest time of the day. Sunset socials have become quite popular for folks who enjoy being active and meeting new people, and you can always opt for the more comfortable climate-controlled environment if you like. Be sure and check out the Recreation and Parks insert in Thursday's Daily Sun, or go to districtgov.org for a full list of sports, clubs, and activities to keep you moving. If you've taken Table Tennis 101 and enjoyed it, why not try Doubles Table Tennis 102? This class is intended for intermediate players looking to improve their skills. It's a session for those who've mastered the basics like legal serving, keeping the ball low during rallies, and being able to move the ball around the table. Participants play with and against other residents and volunteers who offer suggestions. This class is held on July 22nd at La Hacienda Recreation at 11:30 a.m. If you want to build on your existing game, save a spot, go to districtgov.org. Calling all friends over 6 feet tall, on July 26th, Olympia Recreation is hosting multiple basketball partner shooting competitions. Bring a friend and a competitive spirit as the shots go up at 2 o'clock. Be sure and sign up at districtgov.org. Tai Chi is known for its numerous benefits, increasing balance, building strength in the legs, enhancing focus, and getting better sleep. People who practice Tai Chi gain more energy through these slow-moving, rhythmic, dance-like movements. It's an energetic class taught in a way that allows everyone to learn these ancient movements and help build a healthy lifestyle for longevity. The class starts August 2nd. It runs every Sunday at 5 p.m. at First Responders Recreation. Sign up at theenrichmentacademy.org. Now, this is a refreshing activity. Water Warrior Boot Camp, an aquatic exercise program that uses drag resistance equipment and turns your pool into a gym. Equipment like handbells and leg fins, putting you in control of your workout. The more you push, the more challenging the workout. Drag equipment is effective for all fitness levels to improve muscle strength and endurance. All the equipment is provided. This class starts August 3rd and runs every Monday at 9 a.m. at Rohan Sports Pool. Swim over to the Enrichment Academy and reserve your spot. Switching over to national sports, Major League Baseball coming off the All-Star Week in Philadelphia. The American League took home the win in the All-Star game, beating the National League 4-0. Now it's back to business as usual for Florida's teams, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. After a weekend in Boston against the Red Sox, the Rays stay on the road and head north of the border to Toronto for a 4-game series against the Blue Jays. Tampa Bay back home at Tropicana Field on the 24th for a 3-game series against the Cleveland Guardians, and after that they take on the Texas Rangers starting on the 28th. The Rays remain competitive in the American League East, standing first. The Marlins in the thick of it in 4th in the National League East. And after a weekend in Milwaukee, the Marlins are on the road, heading to Houston for a 3-game series against the Astros. The Fish are back home in South Florida at Lone Depot Park on the 24th, taking on the San Diego Padres. After that, they're up against the Phillies for another 3-game series. After the break, we'll look ahead to more upcoming events in and around the Villages. We're coming right back.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
Now at Kart World, Club Car's all-new 4-forward LSV. Fast, legal, and safe. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power plus Apple CarPlay entertainment. Don't be fooled by imitators. Club Car, the industry's gold standard and proudly American-made since 1958. Visit our dealership for a test drive today. Kart World, located on Highway 27-441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake. Family-owned, operated, and American-made, proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary Central Florida style.
with $250 off every window and door, plus special financing for 18 months. And ask about our military discount. Renewal by Andersen is proud to support our veterans. Our windows are custom built in the USA, giving you the ability to tailor every option to fit your specific needs. Schedule a design consultation today. Renewal by Andersen.
You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
You love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.
Welcome back. Summer seems to be flying by. Before you know it, fall is going to be here, and that means cooler temperatures, pumpkin spice, and football. Let's talk about the local and state teams who are taking the field starting next month. First up, Villages High School with their preseason game, the Fall Classic, August 14th at H.G. Morse Stadium in Middleton. The Buffalo Herd taking on the Land O'Lakes Fighting Gators at 7 o'clock. The Herd's regular season starts August 21st as they square up against the Zephyr Hills Bulldogs. That game also at 7 p.m. So put on the green and gold and be a part of the Buffalo Herd. Up in Gainesville, the Florida Gators open their season at home against the Florida Atlantic Burrowing Owls of Boca Raton on September 5th. That game starting at 7:45. The Gators are back home in the Swamp September 12th to take on the Fightin' Camels of Campbell University in North Carolina at 5:30. The Florida State Seminoles open their season late next month, August 29th. The Noles hosting the New Mexico State Aggies at Doak Campbell in Tallahassee. That game starting at 7. They are at home again on September 7th when they look to put the SMU Mustangs back in the paddock. Kickoff theirs at 7:30. The UCF Knights have their home opener September 13th. They play the Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman at the Acrisure Bounce House in Orlando. Kickoff at 7 p.m. The Knights are back home the following weekend in Orlando on the 19th against the Georgia State Panthers. That's family weekend, and the game will start at 7 o'clock. Finally, let's go to Tampa. The USF Bulls open their regular season against the FIU Panthers. Kickoff at Raymond James Stadium at 7 p.m., and they'll play next on the 19th. The Bulls take aim at the Delaware State Hornets, with that game also kicking at 7 o'clock. We'll close out with the Florida NFL teams. The Jacksonville Jaguars coming off a great season, taking first in the AFC South. The Dolphins and the Bucs also looking to bounce back in 2026. The Bucs kick off their regular season on the road against the Bengals September 13th. Their home opener is the following weekend, the 20th, against the Cleveland Browns. That is at Raymond James Stadium at 1 p.m. On September 13th, the Jaguars open the season at home at Everbank Stadium against the Cleveland Browns. Kick off at 1 p.m. Then they head on the road taking on Denver the following weekend. On the 27th, the Jags come back home to face the New England Patriots. That game at 1 p.m. And finally, the Dolphins start their season on the road. They take on Las Vegas September 13th. On the 20th, the Fins have their home opener at Hard Rock Stadium against the San Francisco 49ers with a kick of 4:25. And they'll stay in Miami on the 27th to meet the Kansas City Chiefs at 1 p.m. That's it for this week's Play It Forward. Stay tuned for Play It Again with your host, Morgan King. Find us on YouTube by searching the Villages News Network. Pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Better yet, have it delivered to your front porch. Tune that radio to WVLG. Most importantly, get out there and live that active Villages lifestyle.